deep into prom season. Do you remember your prom?
I do remember my prom. I wore literally the most hideous dress, and my sister was so mean that when my prom date, oh my gosh, I just remembered that. Thank you for that horrible flashback. My prom date arrived, and he did have like his bow tie was like disproportionately large, like
that was the time. That was the time.
It was the 80s. Okay?
Right. Everybody looked like that.
Everybody looked bad. That's what you're trying to say, okay?
Yes.
And my sister, who is the funniest person alive, he came to the door and she said, "Care, Cro-Magnon man is here." Is that so mean?
That's so mean.
That's so mean. Oh my gosh.
Are you going to be involved in Ava's prom?
Well, Ava's having a prom party, but I've been told that I may not attend.
Ah, that's fine.
But I'm welcome to throw the party, but I will not
You're
attend.
welcome to pay for the party and the dress and all of the things.
Yes.
But you may not attend.
It's because when my friends picked her up to drive her to school, I made the mistake of leaving the house, and I said to them both, as if you were the husband and the wife,
Right.
I said, "Thank you so much for taking her to school. I love you. I love you." And then I said to Ava, "I love you." And then, of course, she went, "Stop." And then I was just on a roll, and I said to the boy that I've never met before, "I love you." And then I was like,
I get it. You didn't want to leave him out.
No, I did. I just was wrong. And then Ava goes, "Mom, no!" Like, and I go, "I don't love you. I'm sorry. I don't love you. I don't love you." And then Ava's like, "Mom," and I'm like, like I'm just discombobulated. Anyway. But you know what? She comes on the road with me now, and she comes to my shows.
Okay.
So she appreciates what you do.
Yes.
Did she give you notes?
Of course.
Do you talk about her?
Yeah.
Well, I do talk about her, but you know, I mean,
That's how you can get your revenge.
Can I just tell you something? As I said that, I had genuine fear. I just had a feeling of like,
Is she watching this?
She's gonna watch this. I have to make sure she can't be home.
As you know, this is the #1 talk show for all 16-year-olds.
Yes, absolutely. Oh no, she thinks your husband is super hot. Again, I'll be killed for saying that. And she thinks you're so beautiful, so she loves you. But so this is hilarious. So you both get recognized all the time, and I know you're both very gracious, and I am very codependent, so much so that when my friends laugh very hard, I pee in their pants. Do you know what I mean? Yes. I'm always worried about the world, okay? So I was in a grocery store with Ava in Hawaii, and as I was checking out, the man said, he goes, "Are you?" And just to not make him uncomfortable, I go,
Awkward, right.
"Yes, I am." And he said, "I thought so." And then he said, "Well, that's another 10% off." And I go, "Well, that's so kind of you." And he goes, "Well, that's the senior discount." And I'm like, what? What? Yeah, that's what he was asking me. Are you a senior?
Did you correct him?
Not only, he said, "Are you a senior?" And then he said, "I thought so." And then I was like, "You add that 10% off right now."
Well, thanks, Caroline. Caroline, we'll be appearing at Vinegar Hill Music Theater in Arundel, yes, Maine, July 5th. We'll be right back.